Welcome to the Blaize interview. My name is Blaize, and today we have
Dominika van Santen.
Yes. So thank you for coming. So you recently transitioned to doing more content creation. So what was the reasoning for the content creation? What is the process that comes with content creation? What is like the type of content that you aim to like create? What is your focus?
Oh my god, those are like questions that take like 45 minutes.
Take your time, no problem.
Okay,
We got plenty of time.
I was born on a rainy day.
In a small little village, in a hut.
Okay, so the answer of the first question, I mean, why am I doing this? Why am I posting sketches every day? Is because I love comedy. And what I want to do is connect to people around the world and spread positivity and laughter to heal the world. Like I want people to forget about their parking ticket, about the hall laundry they have to do, and the big issues too, for a moment, for a second, for 3 minutes, for an hour, however long I can do it for that person at that time. That means a lot to me, and I do a lot of lives, which I love doing lives on YouTube. They help me connect with people around the world. Like the other day I had like someone from Italy, New Zealand, India, Canada, Las Vegas,
Nice.
London, Scotland. I'm like, this is amazing. And I feel like I want to connect a lot of the beautiful souls that are out there, because there's a lot of people, and I feel like the good people are this is like metaphorically, they're quieter than the bad people.
True.
And I want to create a bigger voice in different ways, in a sketch, in connecting with them and asking them how are they feeling. Like I'm who I am. I'm comedy, and I'm very deep into connecting with people's feelings. Like that's me.
I feel that. So you want to connect to emotionally to your audience and like really get to know them to get to know you.
Yeah.
So then do you put instances of your like real day lives that you find funny or things that you find funny? So how do you incorporate that into your skits?
Well, I'm very diverse. I'm a trained dancer with ballet, hip hop, and whatnot. Also, I've been a model my whole life. Beauty contestant, beauty pageant winner, also trained actress, a stand-up comedian. So there's a lot of things I can take ideas from, and there's comedy everywhere. So I take them from my life, from my opinions, from what I see is funny. My type of comedy is very physical. It's absurd. It's making fun of things. Like I'm not that like sensitive and I laugh even by myself. So I have a big sense of humor, and I feel like that heals a lot of the daily moods we have, every day. And it's okay. We're humans. Like we're supposed to have feelings and have moods, but I want to take you out of the bad mood as fast as possible.
Yes.
And so I do myself.
Yes.
So by the way, this is also an important thing that's like the meaning of life. So it's pretty big. The reason why I also do it is I want you to be happy, spread positivity. There is so much drama in life on TV. I want to do more comedy, but it's also to heal myself. I want to enjoy life as much as possible.
Yeah, I get that. No, we all do. We all want to enjoy life. And it's such with the news every day. It's like the world is gonna end. That's why I pay attention more to sports than I do to anything else. Because I'm just like, at least the world's not gonna end if the Chargers lose again this weekend. You know what I mean? I admit my team always loses, but you know what? At least tomorrow's okay.
Yeah.
And so like, how did you get into comedy? When did you first start doing comedy?
Ooh, okay. You want the short answer or like medium or long?
Your favorite answer.
Oh, I like that, Blaize. My favorite answer. The moment, like to the exact nanosecond that I decided I'm gonna be a stand-up comedian, which by the way, I never in my life thought I was gonna be an actress. Never in my, like I was so shy as a girl. Like so shy, you wouldn't recognize me. Like I know because I've been living with my own body my whole life. I was so shy. But the moment was I went to a comedy club. I've always liked comedy, always. Like my idol is Jim Carrey. I mean,
Okay,
what
yeah.
bigger than comedy, like and physical comedy. So I went to this comedy club and I got a free ticket from the manager because I knew my friend is a comedian. So, anyways, and I was like, oh, I want to say thank you to the manager. I asked a waiter. He's like, oh, she's not here. Oh, let me leave a note. Okay. And he was like, are you a comedian? I'm like, oh, no. And he looked at me and he's like, yeah, you're too pretty. What? That nanosecond, right? Like I don't like to be challenged because you look X, Y, and Z.
Yeah.
You look a certain way. I don't care how you look. I don't care from outside who you are. You are capable. You put your own limitations. No one should tell you cannot do something.
Yeah.
Ever. The only person is yourself, and do not do that. Follow what your heart's desire.
Yeah, don't even let your mama say you can't do it.
And then like years later, I told my friend this story, and he's like, "Oh, Dominika, I think you got it wrong. I think he told you that because he was giving you a compliment." I'm like, "Oh yeah, that's really bad flirting. That's like really bad."
Do you remember what comedy club it was?
Yeah, but let's not talk about names.
Okay. So what was the first time you did your? Do you remember where you did your first set?
Yes.
And what was it about?
Oh my god, I love that, like that question and answer. I know it. Me too.
I would hope so. It's your life.
It's so good. Like, oh man, it's one of those stories that is like to be told in every interview. Like, one of the biggest comedy clubs on the planet is the Comedy Store. A lot of the legends have been there, grew up there, were discovered there, and so on. So I was watching comedy. I would always go there like after I hung out with my friends or whatever at night, like after midnight. I would go there and just watch comedy, watch the stand-up comics, right? And this guy was like, oh, it was kind of empty. It was like already like almost like 12:30 on a Tuesday or something like that. He's like, hey, you, Scarf. What are you doing here? I'm like, oh, yeah, I want to be a comedian. It was like, I haven't even gone on stage ever.
Did you write anything down before?
I was writing for a few months. I was so scared of going up on stage. The first time is the scariest one. If you're thinking about doing stand-up, it's that first time. First time. It took me months.
I have saying the first time you do something is the worst time you do something.
Yeah.
Riding a bike, driving a car, doing anything in life. The first photo shoot you had. It's like you're trying to figure things out. And then once you figure it out, once you do it, you're like, oh, okay, that's all it is.
Yeah, it's funny because I was like not doing the open mics or anything because I was scared. But at that moment, I'm like, so he was like, oh, you want to be a comedian? And he looked at his watch, like very 90s. He's like, okay, I have a minute left. Do you want to take it? My brain went like, if you don't take this right now, just quit. Don't even do comedy.
Where was it at? It was at the
Comedy Store.
Yeah.
At the Comedy freaking store.
Was it
amazing.
The Bally Room, or was it the main?
No, not the main, but the OR.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And I did it, and I was not nervous, no fear, because I didn't have time for fear. And let me tell you something. I always like doing my little like advice, and I've learned a lot throughout life. And fear, my God, fear. We all have it. But you know what I do? It's like I have fear here, like it's like another human being, but like here, like a shadow. And I'm like, oh, I'm really afraid of that. I know you're gonna stick with me, so come on the right, because we're going. I'm literally telling my fear, we're doing this. So,
yeah, but it's true because the first doing anything is going. I went to college in Hawaii, so it's one of those things like leaving my family. It was like the first night I was there in Hawaii. I was because I hadn't switched the dorms yet. I got there early, so then that way I didn't have to worry about anything. I like to do things early, but I was the night before I moved in the dorms. I was in the hotel room, and I was sitting there by myself, and I realized it was the first time in my whole life there was no one I knew, no family members. Like everyone I knew was on a plane flight for across the ocean. So I'm like, I had a panic attack for 5 minutes. I went into the bathtub.
Oh
I just sat there, went. I just breathed heavy. You know what I mean? And then I got up and I was like, okay, that's over.
Really? Oh
Yeah.
my god, I've had panic attacks, but they don't end like that.
I was like, all right, there's nothing I can do about it. It was, you know, it was the first time I realized I was by myself. You know, I had a mini panic attack. I was freaked out, or I felt my chest get heavy. You know, and I was just. But actually, the second time this ever happened was, did you ever hear about that the North Korean missiles in Hawaii? It was like in 2017,
Okay.
but yeah, it was a fake missile launch, and me and my girlfriend.
Oh yes, you were there.
I was there for that too.
Oh, Jim Carrey was there too.
Oh, was he? Oh
yes.
shit! It was eerie. It was definitely fun. But you know, it's that fear, the unknown of not knowing things, and like that you know, embarking. And I feel like being able to, you know, go to different, and you're from a different country as well. Where'd you grow up again?
I'm half Dutch, half Venezuelan.
Where were you born?
Venezuela.
Venezuela. Okay, so how did you get from Venezuela to here?
By plane?
You don't know what I mean. Like, what was the whole, like, why did you move over here to California?
Well, at first I went to Europe.
Yeah.
And then after Europe, I took a plane.
Not a boat? Not a submarine?
You know, I met a friend years ago. He was so afraid of flying, like, but not like, oh, I'm afraid of flying. He would not take a plane. Like, I remember, what was it? Like, he was moving across, like, New York and here. Took a train.
That's
I think
impressive.
it took him like 7 days. So I don't even know what train would go there. Like,
there's a few. I think you have to get like multiple trains.
It's multiple. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you probably have to go like Chicago and probably somewhere in like St. Louis.
I love trains. Oh my god.
Have you ever been on a train? Oh, you probably.
Yeah, many. I love trains. Oh my god, I think they're so beautiful.
I've been on a few. I mean, the metro system out here kind of sucks.
Yeah, I mean, it's what it is.
So did you move to California for your modeling career, or
acting? I've been an entertainer my whole life. I always tell my YouTube audience members, I've been an entertainer my whole life. That's why I'm like, I feel the like it's time for me to like expand to and connect with now social media that has that amazing thing to connect to people around the world. And I love that. I love cultures. I love languages. I like meeting people all around. When I used to live in London, oh my god, I met people from all around the world, and I traveled all Europe working. So I love that, and I want to continue doing that. And by the way, to piggyback on like the sketches and content creator, you can subscribe to my channel on YouTube. That would mean the world to me. And also on TikTok and all the other social media platforms like Instagram and Facebook is Dominika VS. And on TikTok and YouTube channel, Dominika Van Santen. I would be so greatly super appreciative of you joining my community.
And we'll make sure to put those on the down below as well in the comment, or the not comments, what's it called, the descriptions.
Good idea.
Yes, just make sure to send me all that because I am horrible at spelling. I am horrible at spelling. That's why I work with my hands.
Spell my name right now.
Oh, Dominik.
Oh man.
Ika. Dominik.
Oh no. Again.
Shit.
Dominika. Go.
Dom. Yeah, I said IK.
N-I.
I'm dyslexic, all right?
Oh, no, but now I feel bad. No.
I'm just like, you know what's funny is
You should have told me. Now I'm the bad person.
Actually, I have a story about one of my bosses. She's a great person, but it took her about 3 hours to figure out I was dyslexic, and the reason why she has you know those people with two first names.
Yes. Yeah.
So she goes to me. She's from Texas, and she says, "Honey, are you dyslexic?" And I said, "Yeah." How'd you know? She said, "My name's Anne Marie, not Marie Anne."
But you didn't tell, like, you know.
I don't tell my bosses right away because I don't want them to, like, you know, judge me.
Oh, so I don't judge you.
She did.
You can
She did judge me. She judged me she judged me up until I told her that I had a disability.
No.
It's actually it's a funny thing because we also do this Dungeons and Dragons episode YouTube I do as well. Comedians play, but I was reading a book. I was reading from a book for my for our whole thing. I wrote some stuff out, and I was reading it, and motherfuckers were like, you know when you're like first grade and you're reading out loud? That's what I sound like.
Aw,
Very slow.
I accept who you are.
She not at first. I have witnesses. She was.
Well, you can spell my name wrong anytime, but you if you want to subscribe, don't spell it wrong because that's the only way you can follow me.
That's why I keep calling. That's why I kept texting you. Hey Dom. I was like Dom. That's all I could text.
And I'm like, who is this?
But it's interesting because it does come up in my daily life. So I mix up words, sayings all the time. And the worst part is like I hate how I work in the medical field and I have to like memorize medical stuff.
Oh my god, that's a sketch right there. That's a sketch right there.
There you go. Write that down.
Everything's a sketch. Every time like somebody's telling me like a dramatic situation or I have a problem or something, and then like when I'm vividly telling a friend about it, I'm just hearing a sketch. That's how my mind thinks. Like I'm constantly trying to heal the situation with converting it into comedy.
Laugh at my pain. You know what's interesting?
We all have it.
You know what's interesting is laughter and pain are right next to each other in the brain. So it's so similar to when you stub your toe on furniture in the middle of the night. You're laughing, but you're in pain. The reason why is because the signals in our brains get switched. And from what I read from medical journals, the best thing that scientists can think of, the reason why, is back when we're in the Stone Ages, when we're being chased by predators. If we stub our toe, we would laugh, and it would show our canines, and so that would that would be our last line of defense.
Wow, that's so intricate.
Yeah.
Stay away from me. So if I'm walking on the street and I feel danger, I'm just gonna smile.
They might think, especially with that hat. You look like I would say Joker.
I look dangerous.
You could definitely pull off a Harley Quinn vibe. I can see that. You could have Harley Quinn. You know
I've never dressed. I know who I know.
Okay,
who,
okay.
Yeah, you were like.
I was about to judge you. Now you know how it feels, huh?
I'm fine. I'm already thinking of the next conversation. Halloween, the costumes.
Okay.
I'm obsessed with Halloween.
Okay.
I already know my costume for
what
this
is it?
year. Or I think I have 3 options, so don't be like, she said in October she was... Okay, I have like 3 options, but one is Snow White. But like Halloween-y.
So like...
I love Snow White.
Okay.
Halloween-y.
Okay. Halloween.
Very Halloween-y. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, second one. So you said there's 3 of them.
Oh no, but no, there are, but I actually.
She doesn't want to like reveal
I usually don't want to reveal it. That's the only one because I already shared it with my YouTube live audience. But
what have you done in the past?
Okay, that I can share.
There you go.
I've been the rabbit in Alice in Wonderland.
Yes.
It was a mix. I was a Mad Hatter, but I put my twist. So what I love about Halloween also is like you can get really creative, and so I try to make it my own and put my own like flair to it. So I am obsessed with Halloween makeup. Love like doing it to myself. Oh my god, and to other people. I really go all the way. Like I take 2.5 hours to complete makeup.
Impressive.
Love it. Love it.
So there was the Mad Hatter. You were the
Mad Hatter. I've been Wednesday Addams many times. That's like the only costume I've repeated. I love Wednesday Addams.
That's easy.
Yeah, I know. That's easy. I can't get too crazy with that one.
I do Jesus constantly when that's my go-to.
That's your to-go. Okay.
That's when I got nothing to do. I'll just nothing to pick from. I'll do that when I've done Aquaman in the past.
Oh yeah. Okay.
In the past. So
okay.
I've done a few things. I've done Post Malone as well.
Okay, with the tattoos.
Yeah, so we got the like face make. It's like a makeup or like pen for the face.
Stuff. Really?
Yeah, so
like an eyeliner thing, or is it specialized?
It's like a marker for the face. I got it at Michael's.
Oh, okay.
It's like face painting, but with like a marker. So we just did that. Funny enough, I was at a Christmas party with the Post Malone, and one of my coworkers, her wife was a tattoo artist, so I asked her to draw a few.
Oh my god, how cool!
So she drew. So I had the marker with me, so she drew a few of them on my face. So that was fun.
That's so cool. I can't reveal what I'm doing, but one of the sketches, requires a bit of that. So
Getting a tattoo?
I post every day. Well, I'm not gonna get a real tattoo, but like the sketch that I'm gonna film next week. Yeah, it requires a lot of that.
That's cool.
I post sketches every day. By the way, check out the latest one today. Let me know what you think, because what you think is very important to me. Any feedback is super. You know that.
Likes, comments. But how hard is it to come up with content every day? Like, you have to, like, think of it, like, well in advance. You got to plan it. I mean, these are things you have to think of, like, weeks, months in advance.
Yeah, actually, yeah, that's kind of like the third question you asked me when you asked me, like, a bunch together. That's one of the things, like, it's a job. It's a job to be a content creator, because I'm the director, I'm the actress, I'm the writer, I'm the light person, editor, everything. And I'm enjoying it. I love it. But yeah, you have to plan it. I have a planner, like a literally a planner. I write it down. What days is I have to film short videos. What days I'm filming a long video. Yeah, it's every day. But with ideas, it's really it makes me so happy that, because I already want to do it, right? I want to do comedy. Writing sketches is so easy. Like, literally every day I'm like thinking of an idea, and I have a little notepad where I write my ideas. I have so many. Like, in one day I can write 3 or 4, and it's like great. I have my book there, like, if I'm gonna film something, okay, like, which one do I pick today? Yeah, so ideas I have is more like the planning, the timing. So yeah. And I just want to keep getting better. So that's why really your feedback helps me. Your likes, your comments. I love chatting with people. And they're chatting right now. I love you. If you're regulars, you know that I love chatting with you right now.
It's so far away.
So far away.
Yes. No, but...
So close.
So then, your first... let's go back to the comments. So, what was your first set about in that whole minute upstage? What was that like? So what happened that minute? Do you remember?
Yeah, I remember at least a couple of jokes, or like the idea of the joke that I kept using, and I can still do it, but obviously it's grown. Like, as comedians, we have to rewrite almost every time. So I remember I talked about my accent, that many times I've said things that are very scandalous. But I didn't even know I was saying that. Either it's a word that I'm mispronouncing, or it's a whole expression. Because actually, expressions are the hardest thing to learn when you learn a language.
Well, I
still struggle.
Like sarcasm as well. When people are being sarcastic, that can be
not sarcastic, but like, I'm saying something and it sounds like another word. Okay. And it's always like dirty or like super misinterpreted, and I'm like I can see the person's reaction, and I'm clueless. I'm like completely clueless. I'm like, I just said apples, and there is like a whole and expressions too. Oh my god.
Well, it's
I'm not gonna say what.
I wish you would, but it's not good. No, so it's about your accent and all that stuff. So like, you're going up there doing sets. There's 2 types of comics I found when it comes to like bombing. Some people's, like, especially open mics, are you can't bomb on an open mic. You know what I mean? Do you believe like you can bomb or you can't bomb on an open mic when you with that like idea, or have you not heard that?
I mean, I wouldn't put them together. I mean, yes, you could maybe not do that well in an open mic, but it's really I wouldn't even say that. An open mic is when you go to the gym and you're like, okay, today I'm gonna do arms, and then you go 1, 2, 3. It's the same. It's almost like you can't do bad on an open mic, because the whole point is to either do it bad so you can know where to correct it, or when you're testing your material, like how you're pronouncing it, like the speed, the physicality. It's all a test. So I think the way you could do bad on an open mic is when you go and you're like, hi, I didn't prepare anything. I have no idea what to say. So it's like,
what's the point?
Why are you here? So if you, and let's say, because I bet some people would be like, oh no, but that works for me. Do what works for you, first of all. I mean, but you can have, you need an intention, right? If you don't know what you're gonna say, but you're like, oh, let me like just spit words to become comfortable with the unknown, great, that's your intention. So then you just go up and, hey, oh, you have that green jacket, and you start talking, but not like, oh, I don't know. Then
Okay, yeah.
you can see the difference.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're going out there with a plan or with a.
You gotta go with something,
Yeah.
something, even if you don't know what you're gonna say, but it's like, oh, that's my plan. I don't have nothing to say. This is for me to feel comfortable with the unknown, because
with the
that
words.
happens.
Yeah, like we're saying, not being scared to say it. Because there's sometimes you'll be. I've thought of things and I'm like, oh, that's a little too edgy to say. Let's not say that. There's sometimes, especially living in Los Angeles, maybe if we're a little bit more, East Coast, rural area, we could get away with saying certain things. But like, especially here, certain mics, they like to attack you for not, thinking or saying certain ways. Have you felt like any mics or venues that you don't like going to for open mics, or you feel like you're uncreative or not good? Like for me, example I always like to give is the Chateau, excuse me, because the owner and everything that's going on there, I just don't like it. So that's one of the main places I stay away from. But I do like Haha. I always feel like it's a very 90s spot. I like Fourth Wall. But the one here that's off in NoHo, especially for your ladies, use the restroom somewhere else before you go there. Because that restroom is... I mean, as a man, I struggle going to that restroom. So, yeah.
Let's just be real. Any restaurant at an open mic, it's not going to be the Ritz. Carlton.
Yeah, it's very true.
Yeah. The whole point of doing an open mic is to go to the gym as a comedian. And yeah, there are spots that are going to be your favorites. You got to go to whatever is also near you, because it's a big city.
Yeah.
But I've been to places that is like, oh my God, I want to like get out of here right now. But I stay 2 hours just to do 3 minutes, You gotta do them comfortable. You want to be successful in whatever it is, not just stand up in your business. You're an entrepreneur, whatever it is, you have to get uncomfortable. Have to.
Yeah.
Bring that fear body next to you, like, hey, fear, hi, what's up, fear? What's up? Come here next to me. We're gonna do that. Oh, you don't want to do that? Well, we're going to put your seatbelt.
I feel that.
Come on, dog, do this.
She's already asleep. She's knocked out. Look at her. She's like, don't bother me.
She's doing it with the nails already. She's like.
Well, I need to get her. See, the thing is, I used to get her cut every 2 weeks, but I don't have time to always leave her over there. But like, because now they changed their policy that they don't just do nails. Because I'm scared to cut her nails myself. Because if you cut the nails too close, then you could damage the nerve. And I tried to do it a few times, and I didn't cut her. I would just have her hand there, and I was like, and I can't do it. I couldn't do it. I was too scared to hurt her.
I know. I do it with my cat.
Okay.
Which some people are like, oh, that's even like more like smaller, right? But it's easy to see. With dogs, it's very thick. I'm like, yeah, I wouldn't do it with a dog, but with my cat,
I used to have a cat, but my ex took it in the breakup. We had a prenup.
Oh my God, that's so dark. I'm so sorry.
What do you mean?
I'm sorry.
His name was Danny. It's okay. He was an orange little cat. He would sleep with me. Whenever I was doing homework, he would sleep on my lap like this. Or when I was playing video games, so what I do is I put a pillow right here, and so he would sleep right there on the pillow. He would drool. Oh, she hates me too, so it's all right.
What do you mean? But she loved you.
Oh no, the cat loved me, but the girl hates me now.
Oh.
But it's all right.
Okay, back to real life. Comedy's this. That's a sketch right there.
Oh, it is. I've talked about it beforehand. It's one of those things. One of the funny things with that cat is I didn't like him jumping on the kitchen counters. Where we prepare food. So when he was still a kitten, because we got him at like 3 months old, so we got him pretty young. And he was probably like 4 or 5 when this happened. So one night he would jump from. I let him get on the kitchen, the kitchen table. You can be there just on the counter. So let him be on the table. So he jumped from the table to the counter, and in that moment, because I fast sound was going, I caught him from underneath, and his legs were like this, and he just like, and he tried to like get out. So after that, every time he would try to think about jumping over when I was there, he'd look at me, I look at him, and I'm gonna look here, and he'd be like,
they're so smart. Cats are so smart.
Mm-hmm. What's your cat's name?
Oh my God, Marbles.
Marble. How old's Marble?
He's gonna be 1 year next month,
Oh,
and
he's still
I'm going
young.
to throw a virtual birthday party for my cat. I know that's so LA. Oh my
That
God,
is so
like totally.
wow.
But I'm gonna do it because I put marbles in my sketches, and my audience knows about marbles. I love that when they ask about marbles, and yeah, I'm gonna put a little pate for my cat.
Are you gonna invite other cats to the party?
I would love to. I actually want to get another cat, so he's.
Oh my
not
God! So she's
alone.
becoming a cat lady, people.
Oh, I'm a cat mom forever.
She's never gonna get married.
Okay, that's
It's a joke. It's a joke. I'm just playing because everyone knows cat ladies never get married.
that's a myth. That's a myth. There are cat dads too.
I
I want to meet a guy with a cat. That's such a big plus. Oh my God. Because right now I would like to get a second cat, but it's like commitment it's
a lot of work.
You know, it's
Money.
more work. So I'm like, oh, but I rather do it because I want my cat to be happy. But I'm like, no, the perfect combo is for me to get a +1 and that person to have a cat, and then my cat can get a +1. Done. Deal. Cat dads. Single cat dads. That's a sketch right there.
There you go. So she's looking for if you're single male with a cat. Right here, we got your lady right here. I don't know any single guys with cats now that I'm on it thinking about it. Like all my male friends who have cats, it's usually they're in a relationship. It's like they're in a relationship. Well, that's the reason why me and my girlfriend at the time we got a cat was because she was a comedian as well. So we would get home late a lot of times. So, it's easier, because with a dog, you have to take the dog out.
Yeah.
You got to take, at least twice. So with a cat, it's a little easier. You don't have to worry about it. I know, I take her to the dog park pretty much at least 3-4 times a week.
Really?
She loves it. She's
so loving. She's been sitting here the whole time since I got here.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
She just loves to just chill and relax.
My
friends say she's just like a cat.
Yeah? And my cat is like a dog. So maybe... They could be friends. They could totally be friends.
Lucy's jealous. She doesn't like. I had a girl over and we were cuddling and Lucy's on the floor and she's looking at us, and then she gets angry. I can see it in her eyes. She gets upset and she decides to jump on the bed.
No.
Gets in between me and the girl.
No.
Puts her back on my stomach. All 4 paws on this girl's back.
No.
Pushes her.
No.
Off the bed.
Oh my God. That's
the girl
so
looks
funny.
at me like, "Are you gonna help me?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna help you pack." Dog's best friend, man's best friend. You know what I mean? Dog says you gotta go, you gotta go.
That's a sketch right there. See, it's easy to do sketches. It's like it's life. Life is a sketch. If you have just that point of view, but everything you do, like think tomorrow when you're out and about. Think of something that happened that's not pleasant. That's where the comedy's at.
Laugh at my pain. Yeah. Laugh at my pain.
Practice it. It's not easy sometimes, but can be done.
It can be. The more traumatic. What she's saying, the more traumatized you are throughout your life, the funnier it is. It's no, it's fun. I mean, having pets is its own challenge. I mean, luckily with a cat, it's not as bad.
Yeah, it's easier to have a cat than a dog. It's easier.
Yeah.
Because of the bathroom situation. That's what it is. It's the bathroom situation.
Honestly,
that's why.
The thing is, though, it does make the house smell a little bit like shit and piss a little bit. But
totally worth it. Oh my God, having a pet.
As the owner,
animal.
you get used to it. It's the people who come over who have a problem with it. You know what I mean? Hey, if you have a problem with the way it smells, it's my pet. I'm not getting rid of the pet. I'll get rid of you.
I have a solution for you. Light a match when people come in. Before they come in, light a match.
Candle. Well, you saw I had the.
Yeah, candles help, but like a match, immediate. The smell is gone immediately. I like doing this. This is relaxing.
Girl things. You see, you need
It
some
helps
smoke.
with this.
I don't know if that's true.
Yeah, I'm pressing it. Oh, but that's true because you're a massage therapist, so
Yes.
you're like, no, that's not true.
Yeah, well, remember, I have my bachelor's in kinesiology from the University of Hawaii. So.
Ooh. I just sounded like an ambulance.
I know. I was like, where's the fire? Where's the dying person?
We should definitely. I can see. We should definitely do this again. This is really fun.
Yes, thank you.
I love and I've known Blaize for now
since 2020, 2021, around there.
Three. I feel like 3 years now. We're close.
We
to
met
that.
at a Baka show. RMP Baka.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Baka. It's still. Have you been to any of his newer shows that they're still running?
Oh no! I gotta tell you. Oh my God! But this is live. No, this is bad.
Okay, you don't want to share it?
I mean, it's sad. He passed.
Yes.
Oh, you know. Okay.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
It was 4th of July. He got hit and run. He was. They said he was probably drunk, and they don't know if the other person was drunk or not. They haven't caught the other person.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So yeah, Baka's been. Yeah, I remember. I've been to a few of his shows since he's passed, because it was.
Oh, they still do them.
Yeah, so it's Baka was the face man, but there's more money behind it. So they still hold it in his name and in his honor. They still call it Baka Productions.
Oh, in his honor, that's so nice.
Mm-hmm.
He put a lot of artists together, a lot of rappers, singers, and comedians. He was really working very, very hard.
I love the man, but the only thing I hate about his shows is going to his shows was like Russian roulette. Like, you didn't know when you were going up.
Yeah, that's comedy right there. That's comedy for you.
Yeah, baby.
By the way, whoever is watching and you guys are here in Los Angeles, I'm having a stand-up show, comedy show this Saturday at Flappers Comedy Club in the main stage at 9:30 in Burbank.
Nice.
So Flappers Comedy Club, 9:30 in the main stage.
Nice. Anywhere else you're performing, or just
this Saturday, and then I'm posting sketches every single day.
Every single day.
Watch the one of today. Let me know what you think in the comments. I want to know what you're thinking. And every day there's some tweak, something new I'm doing. And if you like what you're seeing right now, or you have seen my videos, go and check them out. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. It would mean the world to me. It's Dominika Van Santen. And TikTok too, Dominika Van Santen. And Instagram and Facebook is Dominika VS. I would be super appreciative. I want to unite all the beautiful, good souls out there and share them with someone. Share my videos with someone that needs a little bit of laughter, needs to be entertained. I love that sometimes you're just like bored at home and you want to like connect and you want to see what's out there, and people relate to comedy. Like, that's the biggest, most known international language in the world. Did you know that? Like, it's comedy, laughter. Yeah. Everybody loves to laugh. So what a great way to connect to the world. That's what I want to do. I want to connect with people through comedy. That's it. That's right there. So we love your support. It would mean the world to me. 'Cause you mean the world to me. You are my everything. I swear the only thing that matters to me. Oh, baby, 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 baby.
You're the first person to sing on the show. I've had rappers on before. They ain't even rap.
I'm the best, worst rapper.
Best, worst rapper. Have you rapped before?
I'm the best, worst rapper. Did you hear me? I'm the best.
Do you have a rap?
Rapper. But you will.
Do you have you recorded songs before?
I have some plans about what I just said. By the way, I've never recorded a rap song. I'm the best, worst rapper.
That's gonna be the title of the show. The best, worst rapper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. The title will be "Learn How to Rap with Me."
All right.
Yo, we're here in the room. See, that's it. That's what I can do. Thank you.
The best, worst rapper.
Thank you.
Wow.
Thank you.
Baka. R.I.P. So wait, I want to go ahead. What were you gonna say?
No, I just wanted to say thank you.
No, thank you.
But you were gonna ask me something.
No, I was gonna say yeah. So
oh, Snow White. Okay. I
did. She just saw I have a Still White grumpy shirt. Now, but you have somewhere to be at prior engagements. So I wanted to thank you very much for coming on to the show. Yes, thank you. So once again, you're on Instagram, X, Twitter. You're on YouTube, Facebook, Dominika. Dyslexic, that's why I just call you Dom.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Like, my friends call me Dummy or D. Yeah.
D, so Dominika, on all the platforms. Anything, she's going to be performing this Saturday, 9:30 p.m. Flappers in Burbank. The main room, right?
Main room at Flappers Comedy Club. Yeah, this Saturday.
Amazing. Anything else that you want to plug or anything that you would like to say?
No, that's it. Keep connecting with me. I love reading your chats. So right now, I'm here with Blaize, but I'm gonna read a little bit after I'm done here, so I can reply a little bit over there. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. It would mean the world to me, and it will help other people connect with me the more I grow. So you're doing a good cause, and share with people that you think of someone when you watch the video. Share with someone.
Yes, and be sure to follow Blazing Shark Podcast on YouTube and Instagram. Thank you. Take care. Love y'all.
Thank you.